Back out at the Arizona Fall League at Salt River Fields today, Melanie Newman joined by New York Yankees shortstop prospect Tyler Wade. Tyler, thank you for joining.
Thank you.
So now you were a pretty young signee for the Yankees right out of high school. What ultimately made you decide to sign the contract instead of going to San Diego State?
Well, I mean, I feel like a right fit. Yankees were my favorite team growing up, and Derek Jeter was my idol, and it just felt like a right fit, so I kind of decided to do it.
So now growing up in California with all those California teams, how'd you end up a Yankees fan?
My parents, and then, of course, Derek Jeter, so, I mean, it was pretty easy.
Well, that's awesome. So now that you've been going into the system, you came in at a time where they really stacked up at shortstops, trying to replenish that area of their system. Have you felt the pressure from that?
No, not at all. I mean, we got a lot of talented players in our organization, and I like the competition. It kind of makes you better as a player, and like I said, just friendly competition.
So you've been noted, too, as a guy who is known for his speed and his defensive ability. What do you think is your biggest contribution that you're making right now?
Right now I'm just working on every little aspect of my game, just being consistent with everything that I do and whatever I can do to kind of help the team win.
And now that you're trying to help the Fall League team out here win, you're surrounded by other guys from other organizations, which is a little different from a normal season. What is the biggest thing that you've been able to take away from Fall League so far?
Just kind of picking the brains of all the veterans out here. I mean, you got Jerickson Profar played in the big leagues at 20 years old and played shortstop, so you can kind of feed off them and kind of mold your own game around other guys too, so it's pretty cool.
So now you mentioned feeding off of these other guys and really being able to almost take a mentorship from them. You're in the shadows of a very big Yankees legend and that you mentioned earlier of Derek Jeter. What is the biggest thing that you really took away from his career? What helps shape yours?
He does everything the right way on and off the field. He's very consistent with everything he does. He's very routine-oriented, and he just goes about his business the right way.
So now as you continue into this, Fall League is noted as being an extended season. What really keeps you in a sort of rhythm out here?
Like I said before, just get into your routine that you did during the year and just kind of stick with it.
So do you think that it would be easier to go from a daily position where you were almost out there every single day to whereas now it's maybe every 2 or 3 games per week? Which do you prefer?
Every day. I mean, but out here you kind of, like you said, it's an extended season, and you got to have your routine based off that now. So it's kind of a little adjustment, but it's working out pretty well.
So now you've got Halloween weekend coming up. Tomorrow is always a lot of fun for the guys that are out here at Fall League. What are you looking forward to most?
All the costumes, of course.
And have you found one yet?
Of course.
Do you know what it is?
You do. It's Ace Ventura.
There we go. Awesome. We'll have fun with that tomorrow. Again, thank you, Tyler.
Thank you.
Again, with Yankee shortstop prospect Tyler Wade, this is Melanie Newman for the Arizona Fall League.